All right, so I thought this would be kind of cool because I'm up on the 6th level of Gaylord Family Memorial Stadium, and we're getting set. It's way early, way before game time. It's about 9:30. I thought I'd give you an idea of what the radio booth looks like for the OU Radio Network. Check this out. This is the setup. This is insane. You have I'm going to assume, because Michael and those guys aren't here, this is where the producer sits. This is where Michael Dean sits, and he kind of keeps track of all the times and all the sponsor cards. And here you have all the different inputs. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different guys. You got a ref mic. This is all the feeds down to the locker room. This is what's set up to get the feed down to the locker room. And somehow you have one guy back here in the midst of it all that keeps it all functional. And, there's your different feeds the Sooner Vision, so they get it on the big screen for the highlights. This is pretty intense. This is one of the more intense setups I've ever seen. These huge kind of microwave-looking things that you have down here, those are for the wireless. Those are for what's going on down on the field. And as you step down here, this is the view that you get from the play-by-play booth. As you can see, the sun's kind of bearing in. I don't know how easy it is to see. But at Gaylord Family Memorial Stadium, you have a stats guy that sits here. This is going to be where Toby sits. Got a mixer right here so you can work on headphones. Coach Merv is going to sit right here. And then you have a spotter for Coach Merv over here as well, too. And it's a pretty intense setup. You even have your screen right here to make sure you get all the stats. Kind of look up over there, different ways to make sure that you're properly getting the sideline reporter's feed. And you can see all the different wires that are actually involved in putting this together. So, pretty cool as we get set for broadcast at 1:30 of what's going on behind the scenes on the OU Radio Network. And this is just for the spring game. So you can imagine what that setup's like whenever you're going to a regular season game. And then you're left with all of the gear. This is all the gear that goes into setting up the OU Radio Network. So check it out. Game hits the air at 1:30.